welcome back to my channel. So as you noticed by the title, today's video is going to be a huge Colourpop haul. So I have been collecting these products over the past couple of months, I would say. I always place a few orders here and there, and I have been collecting everything to do one big haul. So that is what today's video is going to be all about. But I have been getting a few questions on Instagram on how I get Colourpop to ship to Europe and how I avoid customs. So I thought I would quickly tell you guys how I do it. That way you guys know how to avoid customs too. So if you live in Europe and you order something from an American site, chances are that you will have to pay custom fees. So those are basically like the taxes that you will pay in Belgium, but on the products that you import from a country outside of Europe. But then they also charge you a ridiculous amount of administration fees and stuff like that. So how I avoid that is actually if you order underneath 22 euros, you don't have to pay any customs. So what I do is I always make sure that my order, so without the shipping costs, is less than 22 euros. So it depends on the currency at the moment, but I think that is about 26 US dollars right now. So I always make sure that I order lower than 22 euros. That way I don't have to pay any custom fees. I do have to pay $10 shipping on the Colourpop website, because if you order less than $50, you do have to pay shipping fees, but the shipping fees are way less expensive than when you have to pay customs. So that is how I do it. I always make sure I order underneath 22 euros. So yeah, I thought I would start off by telling you guys that. That way if you live in Europe and you want to order something from Colourpop, you don't have to be afraid. You can do it without any custom fees. Plus their products are so inexpensive. I don't even think they have anything that is more than $23, except when you buy like the huge kits. But if you buy everything individually, there was literally nothing that is more than 22 euros. So now that we have that out of the way, before getting into the video, if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe, and also give this video a thumbs up if you like Colourpop hauls. And yeah, let's just go right in. Alright, so I have a huge box right here, and then also products that didn't fit. So I really don't know where to start, so I'm just going to start grabbing things and showing you guys. So starting off, I picked up the Disney collection, which they recently launched. I just filmed a tutorial on it, which is the look I'm wearing right now. So that video will probably be up after this one. But yeah, I picked up the Disney designer collection. It's a Princess Thing shadow palette. So this is what the packaging looks like, super adorable. And then this is what the palette looks like on the inside. I won't tell you guys too much about it because you can check out that video that I will be posting. But yeah, these are the colors right here. Then I also picked up two of their lip products from the collection. So I have the Ariel Luxe lipstick, which the packaging again looks so adorable. And then this is the actual lipstick, and this is what it looks like. Again, I won't swatch it because that video will be up soon. And then I also picked up one of their lip glosses, and this is in the shade Bobbity, which looks like this. And this is what the one looks like right here. So again, if you're interested in the Disney collection, definitely keep an eye out on my channel because it is coming. Oh, and then I forgot, I also picked up one of their Super Shock shadows from the collection in the shade So This Is Love. That packaging is so stunning. Alright, what else? Colourpop also released an entire complexion range. So I picked up their All-Star Matte and Blur Primer. I love the packaging on this again. I love this color. So this is what the primer looks like. They also just released No Filter foundation sticks, which I also want to order. So I think I'm going to save my review on all of their complexion products for a separate video. So again, let me know in the comments down below if you would be interested in that. But this is their Soft and Blur Primer. Again, won't be telling a lot about it because I want to film a video on that. And of course, I picked up their foundation. This is the Colourpop No Filter foundation. I picked up the shade 80 Medium, which was perfect for me during the summertime, but I think now this will be a little bit too dark. So this is what it looks like. It has a pump right here that you can close by just like twisting it. Not the best pump, to be completely honest, but again, saving my thoughts for that video. But I can already tell you that I'm not really a big fan of this foundation, but that's all I'm going to say for now. I also got my hands on a backup of my favorite concealer, which is their No Filter concealer. This isn't new, but I have gone to 2 or 3 of these, so I picked up a backup. And this is in the shade 10 Light. This is actually too light for me right now, so I might have to pick up number 15. But yeah, picked up a backup. And then they also released face setting sprays, so I picked up one of those as well. It did spill all over the package when I got it, so it definitely leaked. but I just contacted customer service and they were super kind, and I think they gave me a coupon code for the amount that this costs, which is really great of them. But there is still a lot of the product inside. It smells freaking heavenly. It's hard to explain the scent, but it smells so good. And yeah, again, going to save my opinions for that video. I'm sorry if that's annoying, but yeah, at least you know what to expect in the future. Then I also got 2 new eyeshadow palettes that I already own, but I picked them up for a giveaway, so that will be coming soon as well. Alright, what else do we have? I have 3 more lip products right here. So I picked up the Ultra Blotted Lip in the shade Vitamin C, which I think was part of their summer collection. It isn't what I'm wearing right now, and I actually think it is a beautiful fall shade. But yeah, I have been wearing the shade a lot. It goes with my shirt perfectly, and yeah, I just think it is a beautiful shade for fall. I love the Ultra Blotted lips. They're so comfortable to wear. They stay on all day long, and yeah, I love these. I love the formula. I had to get more of them. Alright, then I also got the Karrueche and Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Lychee Me. They actually gave this to me for free. I think because I had to wait a long time on my package. So yeah, this was in there, but I didn't order it. But this is a beautiful gloss. I will give it a little swatch. It's a little bit on the sheer side. It is one of their sheer glosses. But it is beautiful on its own, but also topped on top of another lipstick. I freaking love their glosses. Their formula is so good and they're not sticky whatsoever. Then they also released their Luxe lipsticks in matte versions. And since I love a good matte lip, I had to pick one up. So I decided to go for Third Eye, which of course looks like my other Luxe lipsticks. It is a nude. So I'm going to swatch it right here, but as you guys can see, color payoff is freaking amazing, and I'm also obsessed with this packaging. It has a little bit of weight to it and it feels so luxurious, but they're only like $7. So yeah, that is freaking beautiful. I will list all of the prices on the screen because I can't remember all of them by heart. Moving on, I picked up 2 of their pressed powder shadows. The reason I picked these up is because a lot of the times when I order, for example, an eyeshadow palette that is already like almost $20, I still have like $4 or $5 to play with. And these are only $4 when you buy them in the pan. So usually when I have a few dollars left to reach that 22 euros, I always put in one of those. So I picked up the shade La Playa, which looks like this. And then I also picked up the shade Lay Low, which is a matte and looks like this. I'm not going to swatch them because they're still in the packaging and I want to save them for a first impressions, but these shades look so beautiful. Oh, and I forgot, I also picked up one of their No Filter Sheer Pressed Powders, which is part of their new complexion range. I picked up the shade Medium. So this is what the packaging looks like. And Medium is definitely still a little bit light, if you ask me. This is not medium, this is light. But yeah, it comes with a mirror and this is what the powder looks like. Again, saving my opinions for that video because I have a lot to say about their complexion stuff. Trust me. Usually I love Colourpop, but when it comes to their complexion stuff, I'm not really obsessed with everything, but you guys will see in that video. Then I also picked up another brow brush gel. If you guys know, I love this gel, but it is really tiny. How much is in here? I think this comes with 3.10 grams or 0.11 ounces, which is not a lot. This is so tiny, but I love it. So yeah, I was running out and I picked up a new one. Then I also decided to pick up another brow color, but this time in a darker shade. So their brow color is my go-to holy grail brow like pomade. I love that. It is so good. I'm usually the shade Dope Taupe, but lately I love a more bolder, darker brow, so I decided to pick up a darker shade which is called Banging Brunette. And this is what that looks like. Banging Brunette also works on me. I'm not really sure which shade I like better yet, but they both work on my eyebrows. It really just depends on my mood which one I go for. So yeah. Then I also decided to try out one of their Superstar Loose Pigment shadows. I picked up the shade Lifted. This isn't like new. They released this a while ago, I think, but I have never tried it, so I decided to pick it up. So it is still closed. I'm not going to open it, but it looks like a beautiful rust shade. I cannot wait to try these, but again, saving this for a first impressions video. But yeah, I'm so excited about these. I love loose eyeshadows because they usually pack a lot more punch So we will see if this is good or not. Alright, then I have 3 more eyeshadow palettes. So the first one is the Fame eyeshadow palette. If you guys saw my video, I compared the Fame to the Fortune eyeshadow palette. So this is the Fame palette right here, which is definitely more of a cool tone palette. And then we also have the Fortune palette, which looks like this and is definitely more of a warm tone palette. So these are the 2 palettes compared. I almost dropped that on the floor, but they're supposed to be like sister palettes. And if I have to be completely honest, I have been using Fame more. Even though normally I prefer warm tone shades, I have been using Fame a lot. It is so good and the shades are beautiful. And then the last palette I got was the SHAYLA Perception palette. So this is what the packaging looks like. Freaking stunning. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. So you do get a really big mirror, and then these are the shades right here. If I have to be completely honest, the color story in this palette doesn't really like intrigue me that much. I don't know why, but I find it hard to combine these shades like separately. They're beautiful, but combined, I don't know, you have all these like more cool tone shades, and then you have all these warm toned crease shades. So I don't know, when it comes to a basic look, I can create it with this, just stick to these shades right here. But when I want to play around with the more like colorful shades, I have a hard time combining them, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I love the formula, but not really a big fan of the color story in this palette. And then lastly, because I ordered when it was their 4th birthday, I think, I got a Birthday Wish Super Shock shadow for free. So this is what that looks like. It is broken mine, so it just completely comes out like this, which is a bummer, but it happens with their Super Shock shadows. But you can just press them and they're still good to go. So I will give it a little swatch. So that is what that shade looks like, a beautiful like neutral shimmery shade. Alright, so that was everything I picked up from Colourpop. Let me know in the comments down below if you have picked up anything by Colourpop recently, and if you've tried anything that I hauled. Definitely let me know what you think of the products down below in the comments. So yeah, I have spent way too much money at Colourpop, but I love their site so much. I buy from them all the freaking time. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for more Colourpop hauls. But that's it from me. I don't think I have anything else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I love you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Say that it feels right.